You're tuned into the YAAACE Time podcast.
What up, social media verse? This is Coach Mac. I'll be your host for today's segment. Welcome to another edition of the YAAACE Time podcast. To my right, I have a special guest. His name is Babatunde Durodola, one of the top prospects in the class of 2025. Amazing athlete. And to my left, I have Kymani Walters, another top prospect in the class of 2027. Honored to be in their presence. I'm in their lives most of their days, but it's good to get a chance to, kick back, relax, and just kind of politic and chill with them. Both athletes have had the honor of representing their province, and they're also BIOSTEEL All Canadians. So I just want to get into that a little bit with both of you guys. Feel free to jump in. What was your experience this summer playing on the national stage with your province?
For me, it was pretty cool because I'm always seeing guys even throwbacks. I'm always seeing guys put on the Team Ontario jersey, just go out and play against other provinces. I'm like, yo, that's cool. I want that to be me someday. And I was lucky enough for that to actually be me and me taking home MVP along with the national championship. So it's pretty cool for the most part.
Yeah.
So
what was the feeling like? You got that MVP, you got the chip, and you got the MVP. That must have felt amazing.
Yeah. It felt pretty good. I wasn't even focused on the MVP really, because after that first loss to BC, I just wanted to win. I just wanted to win. That loss really it made me mad. So after that, I was just in a different zone and all I was thinking about was winning.
Okay. So what was it like? Because that wasn't your typical team, right? It was a team that was comprised of, players from different organizations.
Yeah.
I know most of you guys are all friends off the court, but what was the competitive nature like? Were you guys more so just focused on winning nationals, or was there that, feeling in the room that I got to prove myself on this stage because there's so many guys on this team?
I feel for some people, it was like that, that to prove themselves. For me, I was just there to have fun, really. And we're the most talented team there. I was just there to have fun. I knew we were gonna win.
Mm.
But other guys, I feel they did have something to prove.
Yeah.
But not so much for me. I was just there to enjoy the moment.
Okay. It was light work.
Yeah.
Light work.
Yeah.
Okay. Kymani, what was your experience like? Because I know your team was loaded with talent as well. And I know you don't shy away from competition, but, how did you feel in that environment?
I felt good. I felt honored to make the team, to be honest. I already knew we were going to win from the get-go. Our team was stacked from 1 to 13.
Yeah.
But final game kind of had us a little shaky against Quebec. I didn't think it would be that good.
Yeah.
So, it was a good experience, though. I made All-Star. Couldn't get that MVP, but...
Yeah. I mean, as long as you contributed, right? And it's all about playing for the province and representing, because, I mean, I don't care what nobody says. We are Toronto, Ontario. We're the mecca of basketball in Canada, right? So was there that extra added pressure that you guys couldn't come home with anything less than the gold because of that?
Yeah, 100%. I feel even from that first lot, opening loss against BC, people kind of started looking at us these guys are supposed to be the cream of the crop in Canada.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I feel from that loss, we had to win.
Yeah, and to bounce back.
Yeah.
Definitely, because I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the loss, I'm like, to who?
Yeah,
no disrespect to any of the other provinces, because I know basketball's picking up. But I was like, who beat those guys? You know what I mean? But I'm glad you guys bounced back. So let me ask you, put you guys in an awkward position. Who would you say, out of the coaching staffs for both teams, who would be your go-to guy in terms of a coach on the Ontario team? Who's your go-to guy? If you needed something, anything happened, who's your go-to guy? I'm gonna start with Kymani.
I'll go to Coach Marlin.
Coach Marlin?
Coach Marlin is the go-to guy, to be honest.
Yeah.
He'll check up on me and Jamar. And every once in a while.
Nice,
That's my
nice.
guy right there.
Nice. Shout out to Coach Marlon. Excellent job. Shout out to Coach Marlon. What about you, Baba?
And my guy, Coach Barnes.
Coach Barnes.
That guy. He's a guy. He's a guy.
Yeah, he's
And
cool.
Anything we needed down there, he'd be like, all right, I got you. He even walked to the grocery store for us. That was like a 30-minute walk.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice. Shout out to Coach Barnes. He paid us a visit here at YAAACE headquarters and brought the MVP jersey for Baba to sign. So we really appreciate that, and we appreciate everyone on the coaching staff for taking care of our guys. We don't have eyes on them out there, so we really do appreciate that. But back on track, you guys are also BIOSTEEL All Canadians. Tunde, you're a 2-time BIOSTEEL All Canadian, 1-time MVP. And Kymani, you had your first experience this year playing in the future game, right? So just fill us in. What was the experience like? The atmosphere. Just let us know what's up.
I think it was a good experience, to be honest. I got a good amount of gear.
That's always nice,
Gear
right?
was nice. But the game was kind of looked one-sided, kind of looked their way until we started catching up.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, got injured in the last minute.
Yeah. And I know I was there. I was almost in tears when you rolled that ankle. But I'm glad you got the experience. You got the opportunity to play in it. You know what I mean? That's something that I think all Canadian ballers should aspire to put on their resume. You know what I mean? It's an impressive feat to accomplish. But to Baba, what was your experience? Like, what was the highlight of your BIOSTEEL All Canadian weekend?
Because they had 3 different games, I think. It was a Futures game, the grade 11 game, and I forgot what that game was called, and then the actual game. I like the actual game. I feel like both sides of the court, it was equally balanced in talent. It was a really fun game to play in, actually. But towards the end, the court just started getting really slippery. Really slippery. I remember our coach coming and asked us, you guys want to end the game? He said, nah. Should have ended it because we lost. But it's a good thing to participate in. It's a great atmosphere. Like this guy said, get a good amount of gear, and it's just good vibes overall.
Yeah, it is an awesome event. And I wish that I hope that there'll be more events like that to kind of showcase our Canadian talent, because I mean, apart from all the ballers that were in that game, there's a lot of other basketball players, every age group that I think could have played in that game. So, which brings me to my next question. Who are some of the guys that you think probably should have been in that game that wasn't in the game, in your humble opinion?
For my Futures game, I think Andre Thompson should have been in there.
Okay. Shout out Andre Thompson.
Zane should have been in there.
Zane.
And I think Junior Walk.
Junior Walks? Yeah.
Oh, no, he was in there. He was there. I forgot. Yeah. Those two guys.
Those two guys. So Andre Thompson and Zane McFarlane for the Future game. Baba, what do you think? What are you saying?
I don't have
all the games too, not just your game. Just
I don't have that good of a memory. So there's probably names I'm not gonna say that should be in there. But one name that for sure I remember, I got Dante. 2 years in a row he got snubbed. That was bad.
Yeah.
There's some guys on that list that I no disrespect or nothing, but I haven't heard of them. And Dante kind of put on for himself this year, so it's kind of wow. Yeah,
Dante Sensoy Hercules he definitely did his thing this year. As a young senior at Inspire Academy, he really had a good season. He battled through some injuries, but he played well. I definitely thought he deserved to be there. So shout out to him. And shout out to all the other BIOSTEEL All Canadians that did make it. Unfortunately, it's always people always scream politics when we get to games like this, because only so many players can play, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? I truly believe that it's fuel to the athletes that didn't make it. Like we're adding fuel to make sure you keep going. All right, you didn't make it this year. All right, prove everybody wrong as to why you should have been there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody got to keep working. What do you think what was your highlight of that weekend? If you could pick one.
One thing. I had a little dunk.
Yeah, a little dunk. Yeah.
I had a little dunk.
Okay.
But I kind of like my and one more on Quentin.
Quentin.
I like my and one more.
Okay. And one. All right. What about you, Bubba?
Not like a game moment, but just going to like the actual BIOSTEEL game and like seeing the atmosphere there, because like the atmosphere, like it was crazy. Like the stands are full. Like it's just people everywhere.
Yeah,
that's probably my highlight.
Absolutely. And you know what? Another athlete for the future game, David Bottomley. I think he deserved to be there.
Oh yeah, he could have been there.
I think he deserved.
There's more names. I just can't remember.
Yeah, for sure,
more
man. It was interesting to sit there and watch the game and just, you know, no offense to anyone that was in the game, but like, you know, there were definitely guys that should have been in that game, right? That weren't there. But
not gonna lie, Paul could have been in that game too.
Absolutely.
Paul could have been.
Absolutely. Well, how you pronounce his last name? I don't want to butcher it.
Sorry?
Yeah, but everybody knows. Everybody out there in social media verse know who we're talking about when we say Paul. He should have definitely been in the game. Shout out to the future MVP, Rakeem Green, dropped 42 points. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing to watch.
I was watching that game. I was like, every time he kept scoring, I'm like, wow.
Crazy, man.
Like, he's just scoring that well.
And the thing is, it seemed to me like a lot of people were shocked when he did it. And anybody who knows him,
that's his game.
That's his game. That's what he does. See him every morning when we're training. You know, whenever we get a chance to scrimmage and get up and down, he puts the ball in the hole. You know what I mean? So I wasn't shocked the way everybody else was shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what he does. You know, so shout out to Rakeem Green. That was an amazing performance. You know what I mean? That was an amazing performance. So, but yeah, let's talk. Let's jump into recruitment and where guys are going to be playing in the fall in terms of high school. So, Baba, let's get into your recruitment a little bit, because I know you're a bit older than Kymani, in the class of 2025. So your recruitment is going to be a bit heavier than his.
Yeah.
Just by age. So just let us know offers, interests, the schools that are looking at you right now.
Like right now, like the schools that are talking to me, off my head, I can't remember everything. It's Eastern Michigan, San Diego, Virginia Tech, Temple. That's all I can remember. So
make sure you remember. You better mention all of them.
That's all I can remember.
You don't want to upset people.
Yeah,
you got to mention all of them. So those are
like the main schools that are talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many offers would you guesstimate that you would say you have right now if you were to just put a number out there?
Like 4.
Just
4.
4 offers. Okay. Awesome. Who would you say? I don't want you to let us know who you're leaning towards, because it's way too early for that. But what are you looking for in a school, and like how many of those schools actually have, you know, fit that mold?
To be honest, like I just want to like go to a school where I like have like an actual connection with the coach.
Yeah.
And where my game would be able to fit in with their program. Cause like a lot of times people want to go to these big schools, and like 9 times out of 10, like they're just gonna sit out and not touch the court. So for me, I don't want to go to school where I'd actually play and have a role there, compared to just go to a big school and just be there.
Absolutely.
I don't want to have a contributing piece to that team. But I'd say like there's a good bit of schools out there that are in contact with me that are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think that's very important. You're right, because I mean, it's all about fit, and to any athlete that is watching, you got to understand it's not just about the big name. The big name is exciting, and it does attract a lot of attention and exposure. But you know, there's exposure is a double-edged sword, right?
Mhm.
You can get good exposure, you can get exposed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you want to get yourself into an environment where, like, you're gonna have a shot.
Yeah.
You get a shot to, contribute to a system, and it's got to be a system that kind of fits your strengths, right?
Mhm.
You don't want to go
Exactly.
somewhere. They're not gonna have time for you in college to work on your weaknesses. Like,
Exactly.
that's the misconception. A lot of colleges will, recruit you and say, yeah, we're gonna put this amount of time into you and work on your personal skill. When in all reality, like, they're just not gonna have the time once the season starts to do that with you every day.
Mhm.
So that's gonna be up to you. So you got to make sure that you're ready when you get on campus.
Mhm.
You're walking in almost essentially a pro.
Yeah.
And you also have to make sure that you develop some sort of a work system where you can do it yourself. Because
Yeah.
a lot of them are not going to have the time. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So thanks for that, Tunde. Really appreciate that. Kymani, I want to jump into where you plan to go to school late August, September. Like, what's the plans? Let everybody know. Let everybody know.
I'm gonna transfer to DME Academy in
Jeez.
Florida or Orlando.
Buddy, it's not enough.
DME Academy at Daytona Beach, Florida. Okay, all right. So let us know. Fill us in on why DME. Like,
Yeah.
why?
Why DME?
I think I have 1 year experience to see how Canada basketball is. And now I think I should be transferred down in America, see how competition there.
Okay.
I think it could get better, play more physical people, stronger, better people.
Yeah.
And that's where my game could get better.
Okay. So I understand you're going to be playing on their national team.
Senior team, yeah.
Yeah, that's big. So how do you think the transition is going to be from playing on one of the top junior varsity teams, I think anywhere, in Inspire Academy, now entering into one of the top national senior teams in probably North America? How do you think that's going to go?
I have to start working. That's the way it has to be. And now down there, my kind of little low. I have to work my way up back on top.
That's right.
That's how my name's over here. I have to make my name over there too.
Awesome. Okay. I like that. A little swag going into the DME situation. So, why don't you let everybody know, like, let the head coach, Coach Matt over there at DME, much props to you. Picked up some really good players. Let them know what you're bringing to the table.
Again, all the defense you need. How much stops, getting dunks, getting athleticism, little shots every one there now and then. I mean, you're gonna get some defense, and I'm gonna try to get on the boards.
Okay. Defense, you're speaking to that's like music to any coach's ears. That defense. When you say I'm bringing defense, they can't hate on that. Baba, where are you headed?
Going same place, decided to, a package deal in me and Kymani and ship us down there.
Dynamic duo. Dynamic duo. Coach Matt, you are getting 2 gems. You're getting 2 gems. These guys are going to bring so much. They're going to be so impactful to your team, man. So why DME?
I feel like, talked it over, my coaches, my family. They just thought it was the best decision for me overall. I would have been going, I don't know where I would have went, but that probably would have been the best situation out of all my options.
Yeah.
So, plus it's like new scenery, new country. It's like, why not have a fresh start?
Okay, awesome. I could tell you why I would have went there. And it's probably not the answer that you guys coming up with. Well, one of my deciding factors would have been the weather. I'm not lying to you.
Yeah.
It would have been the weather.
Yeah.
I'm old Canada till I die, but I don't like the old Canada weather. Like, I can't get used to it. I get a chance to be in a place where it's 24/7 sunshine with the occasional rain shower.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. So
Yeah.
it helps that it's a good program, but you guys are gonna also be,
Great weather.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's I got a chance to go down there and see the program, and it's awesome. The setup's awesome. The academics is awesome. You guys are like right down the street from a beach. Like everything is just
No.
it's just awesome. So good luck to you guys. You guys are gonna be automatic contenders joining that already loaded roster. So I mean, man, I wish I could play high school ball again.
It's got a reclass.
I would. Yeah, maybe I should reclass. I should reclass. Nah, man, but that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be so awesome.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of know. I want you guys to fill us in on just your overall experience at YAAACE, because after all, we're on the YAAACE Time podcast. We're live from YAAACE headquarters. We gotta talk about YAAACE for
Yeah.
a second here. Let's give YAAACE a little segment here. Just let us know, like, what does YAAACE mean to you? What has been your experience at YAAACE? Any of you guys just jump in
For
if
me,
you want.
Ace is like a family to me. I've been here for 7 years, I think,
Mhm.
since grade 3. Now I'm grade 9. Oh, it's like a brotherhood over here. Everybody around there all close.
Yeah,
They help you, you help them.
awesome. Okay, I respect that. I respect that.
You know, I've always been here since I was a young guy. I started when I was in grade 4. I'm in what? I'm going to grade 12 now. It's been here long. It's like a family. It's like an extended family. Like, you know, everyone's close. Everyone likes helping each other. It's just a tight knit system.
Okay. I could respect that. I love that. I mean, I'm wearing a YAAACE sweater, so y'all probably know I'm one of the coaches at YAAACE. I'm also the athletic director, and I could say this: YAAACE. If I could say anything to the audience out there about YAAACE, the misconception is that we're all basketball. Like, we are far more than just a basketball program.
Yeah.
We help the youth within community. We run tutoring programs. We run, an extremely cost-effective camp that assists not only our elementary school kids with their academics, but we also have the ability to grant credits, especially that grade 9 math credit. So our 8th graders get a chance to earn a grade 9 math credit before they get into the 9th grade. Just little programs like that we do not only in the summer but year round. It's life-changing to families. Wraparound support. These two young men, they're a testament to it, right? We've been in their lives for pretty much almost all of it, supporting them academically, supporting them at home, every aspect of their lives where we can, lend a helping hand. That's what we want to do. And I'm so happy that, you two, being a product of YAAACE, get yet another opportunity to, further your success and become all that you can be. Like, and I say that from the bottom of my heart, because you guys are like my little nephews. Sometimes I got to bark at you guys when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, but it's out of love. And I'm just happy you guys are getting this opportunity to go down south. I'm happy that you guys have been able to play BIOSTEEL, do all of these things that the average teenager wouldn't get to do.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Tunde, I wanted to touch on your experience with the national team. I know you had you had a chance to go, not with the national team, but you had a chance to go. You got invited to Memphis.
Yeah.
Didn't go, but what was the experience being in that training camp for both of you?
It was a different experience. It's not like something I've ever experienced before. It was very like, it was like a out of body experience.
Yeah.
Cause I'm used to being like, wherever I go, like I'm like a top dog, like on the basketball court. And
Say it with your chest. Say that with your chest.
Nah, like like, cause I usually play my age or like a year up. I'm used to being a top dog, but this training camp was for U19, so that's like 2 years older than me.
So you were a young buck.
Yeah, I was a young buck, so it was kind of like, you know, a new experience for me. But
Yeah.
it was overall a good experience.
Yeah.
Personally, you know, didn't make the national team, but it's always this year.
It's okay, man. You were both young bucks in training camp.
Yeah.
Right, you were there too, right? And you were competing for a spot on the U16 team, right? Didn't end up playing, but what was that experience like going up against, you know, some of the top players
It's
in
a
the
good
country?
experience, you know. Seeing some faces I never thought. And I've seen people I never seen before.
Yeah.
So I kind of underestimated them.
Mm,
So I'm going up against them, you know. They're
yeah.
kind of a little strong. I'm not gonna lie. So then I realized that I have to play my game. Can't just start shooting, can't start passing. Gotta
Yeah.
Get to the rim, you know.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I was playing under her ankle.
No.
Couldn't get to make it.
Yeah.
But it's a good experience.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say next. Like, I mean, like being in that environment, you have to come away with things that you learn about yourselves, that you learn about your game, right? That
Yeah.
things maybe that you need to improve on based on where the game is heading now, right? So that must have been a real learning experience.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So you guys are both Canada Elite players. You both played on the UA circuit this summer. Just fill us in. How did that go?
We kind of started off slow.
Mm-hmm.
Had a little 0-3 restart. All was grouped up after the game, had a little talk. Started doing what we do best after that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good experience. Those guys could shoot.
Yeah.
And those kids could shoot.
Well, for me, it was, we started off a little slow. Not our first session. I think, yeah, our first session we went 2-3,
Yeah.
and after that we just started winning. It's like, we just had a click, and we just started winning. Ended up going to the finals, but lost by 4 to a very talented team. Like, these guys, yeah,
They were good.
they were nice.
They were good.
It's like
The thing that I liked about them, I don't want to turn this into a Middlesex segment, but they were a well-oiled machine. And
Yeah.
stuck to their system.
yeah,
They weren't like super talented. Of course, there was talent on the team, but they were just so systematic.
Yeah.
Their approach was just
yeah,
fundamentals.
super.
Didn't stray away from the game plan. They're well coached. Shout out to the Middlesex coach. I don't know your name, but you did a really good job. But because you guys are sitting here now, there's a misconception out there in the basketball universe that you know, you need to play here, you need to play there.
Yeah.
Could you please let everybody know how competitive that UA circuit is?
I don't like.
Because we didn't start off winning, did we?
Yeah, that UA circuit's not easy.
It's just not.
I wanted to come from you guys because I'm a
Everybody's
coach and I
talking
seem like I come off biased. How competitive was that circuit?
Everybody's talking about UABL and all that. So most of the UABL teams can't even hang in UA circuit, to be honest.
Yeah,
They
like
can't hang.
we knocked off like some big URBL teams. So
See?
I don't know. I feel like it's just hype because it's Nike. Like, don't get me wrong. Like they're good players. Like, there's good teams out there, but to what like the hype is at, I don't like. It's just because they Nike. Everyone loves Nike.
Yeah, I agree. Don't get me wrong. I like wearing Nike. Like on a normal day, I probably would be wearing some Nike kicks. But I don't want anybody to sleep on the other circuits.
Yeah.
I don't want people to sleep on the Adidas Gauntlet or the 3SSB. I don't want people sleeping on the UA circuit. There is competition at each level.
Yeah.
These two are a testament to let you know that, you know, no matter where you play, you have a good shot of making it to where you think you should make it to, as long as you put in the work
Exactly.
and you show up on the stage when you get the opportunity to show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just some tidbits to the athletes out there that think that there's only one pathway. It's not true.
There's more than one pathway.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And these two are prime examples of that. And they're gonna keep going, and they're gonna keep on being successful. The last thing I want to ask you guys about, and this is a very sensitive topic to me. Very sensitive. So be careful with this answer.
Oh my gosh. I can't even able to say it.
Actually, I have two. I have two questions. First one. Sorry if I go over time, but I need to get this answered. First one. In your class, 2025,
Yeah.
including yourself,
including myself,
build
build.
a 6-man roster.
Oh. All right. Are we doing it in Canada or like all over?
No, Canada.
Nah, yeah.
Let's just deal with Canada.
Yeah.
Build your 6-man roster. 5 guys in a 6-man.
Ooh.
By position. Let's start at the 1. No biases.
Make Kymani go
Nope.
first. I have to think.
All right, Kymani.
All right.
Class of 2027.
20. Oh yeah.
20. Yeah, I know you're used to playing up. So,
Yeah.
but I need you to build your roster 1 through 6, starting at the 1.
At 1, I'm not gonna lie. Put in Javion Tyndall.
Javion Tunde. Okay, at the 1. Okay.
At the 2, put in Isaiah. And if I can't remember his last name, we put in you play.
Isaiah from UPlay. Okay.
Yes. 3 and put in me for sure.
3. Kymani Walters at the 3.
4. Put in Stefan.
Stefan.
Can't remember his last name neither. Plays in you play
He
too.
he plays on UPlay.
At
Okay.
5, I'm putting Paul.
Paul.
At
Okay.
6 man, Trust Odia.
And 6-man, trust Odia. My guy, trust Odia. All right, recap that. So, Javion Tyndall, yeah.
Isaiah, Kymani, Stefan, Paul, and Trust Odia.
Okay. All right. I don't know. We might have to get that 6 together at some point. You know, that's a strong 6. Baba, give me a 6, man.
I think I have it. At the 1, going Justice Hazley.
Justice. Shout out to Justice.
At the 2, I'm going Will Riley.
Will Riley at the 2. That's a big 2.
At the 3, I'm going Ifosa.
3, Fosa. He's a big team so far.
You know, I'm gonna slide myself to the 4.
Okay. Stretch 4.
Stretch 4. You know, I'm a versatile player.
Okay.
At the 5, I'm gonna go Mario. I forgot his last name, but he plays on UPlay.
Okay.
And 6 man,
Drum roll.
I'm gonna go Spencer Arns.
Spencer. Okay. He played for
St. Martin's this year.
Okay, nice. That's all right. So
Yeah.
so which team wins?
Our team.
Our team.
No. Like, it's not even a question.
Which team wins?
That team can't shoot.
Ooh.
Yes, he can.
That team can't
Used
shoot.
to say you can't shoot. Okay.
We're winning for sure.
But they got the experience
no,
though.
no.
No? They got 2
Even
years.
if you're the same age, you still would have won.
Oh.
Same
Oh,
age.
shots fired.
100%. You got
No. If we're the-
100.
If we're
Who's
the,
stopping me?
bro, if we're the same,
Who's stopping me?
Oh my God! Now he's doing. All right, bro. All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll have to see. Maybe
We're
we
gonna
get
have to
we
see.
get both groups together. I don't know how it's gonna work, but you guys, you're connected via social media. Get it done. Let's get it going. Right. So, well, here's my last question. This is the most important one. This is near and dear to my heart. LeBron or Jordan?
LeBron James.
Who is the GOAT?
LeBron James.
Let me breathe first. LeBron or Jordan?
LeBron James.
Kymani. Think a little bit before you answer. Come on.
LeBron James. I thought enough. I was thinking for too long.
To be honest, I'll lie to you. I'm in between there. Like, I can't pick a person. Like,
No, you got to pick. A person.
I'm in between there now. I don't know.
LeBron James.
You got to pick. If you had to go into battle,
LeBron James.
if you had to go into battle with the prime LeBron, prime Jordan,
Not gonna lie,
who
if
you
you-
going to battle with?
You're saying prime
Prime.
LeBron.
Oh,
I'm going LeBron.
oh,
LeBron.
my
I'm
heart.
going LeBron. You know,
really, gentlemen?
I'm going LeBron. Maybe it's because, you know, you grew up in that era. I didn't grow up in that era. But I like what LeBron did. Like, his resume is
What'd he do?
smart.
Did it all.
He did
did it
all. Like,
You
Like
can't
he-
name something he didn't
yeah.
do.
What'd he do?
He did at what?
Just name it.
Tell me.
Name
Nah,
anything.
you
name
asking
anything.
what- yeah.
Name anything.
Name anything.
Tell me. All right. So how many rings he got?
4.
It's 4.
He
Okay.
got 4.
4 to Jordan 6. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
4 to Jordan 6.
Okay.
All right. How many of those did he change teams to get?
Oh my. Okay, but here's
He won one of Miami, Cleveland, and Lakers.
I'm to Miami. on
Yeah.
the Lakers on Cleveland.
So why couldn't he just win them all in Cleveland?
That's a great question. You know,
He wasn't good enough to put a team on his back.
Nah,
He makes his trades.
it's not even that. Like there's so many variables that go into situations. Some like there's so
Like
much.
what? Name one.
There's just a lot of things. Like I can't name it off
It's
the
like
top of
saying,
my
why
head.
did Katie go to the Warriors?
I don't respect him for that either.
Hey, I don't like this.
I don't. But he did it.
That boy is slow.
I mean, I think you're kind of at your stacking
Yeah,
points
No,
against
no,
LeBron
no,
there
no,
because
no.
he left and joined probably the biggest three in the
Yeah.
history of the NBA.
Yeah, that was kind of.
Oh no, he didn't join. He formed it. Like,
Yeah,
he formed it.
because
you
mine
know.
be like. Yeah.
He formed, and the first year they played, they didn't even win the chip. They lost to the Dallas Mavericks. Jason Terry destroyed LeBron.
Yeah, they did.
Jason Terry.
That was a warm-up year.
Nah, they did lose. I forgot.
warm
about
up
You
that.
said it was a warm up year.
That was a warm-up year.
So let me ask you this: Did you think
Chemistry. Is this
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry.
No, I get it
Tell
because I think Jordan, it took him
Because
like,
what happened the year
7
after
or-
that?
I think for Jordan it took him like 6 or 7 years to win his first title with
Yeah,
him.
something like that.
Chemistry.
Okay, so let me ask you this because I know we got to go. LeBron James was with the Cleveland Cavaliers for about 11 years,
Yeah.
and he delivered 1 ring to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Michael Jordan was with the Chicago Bulls for about 11 years,
Yeah.
and he delivered 6. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Like,
Yeah.
he delivered 6.
Yeah.
And LeBron
Only one.
delivered 1.
Yeah. To be honest, like, I don't know, like, you have me there. I don't lie to you. You have
Yeah,
me
you
there,
got me
but
there.
yeah, but
More scoring
It's
titles,
LeBron.
more defensive play. Well, more scoring titles, more steals titles. He's been on the all-defensive team way more times than him.
okay, but look at
He's been the leading
talking
scorer and the
about-
defensive player of the year and the MVP in the same year.
okay, but look
Talking
at
about LeBron James right now.
okay, but yeah, look like there's way more scores in
Hey,
this era of NBA.
He's top 10 in every category.
Yeah, literally,
Is MJ top 5 in top 10 in every category?
he's not.
Don't say every category.
Right.
That ain't true.
Okay,
He's top 10
like
rebounding. Top 10
majority
in scoring.
of the
He's top
categories.
1 in
supposed to rebound.
scoring. Top 10 in assists. Top 10 in steals, I think. I can
He-
keep
he
going.
just does
I can
it all.
keep
You know, Michael
going.
Jordan retired like 3 times, right?
Really? Yeah. Oh yeah. I do know that actually.
Yeah, I heard
You know,
that.
so
Yeah.
if you were to have a scale of like their scoring path and
Mhm.
how Michael Jordan would have conquered scoring,
Retired 3 times.
it wouldn't have been close.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been close.
That's a what if question.
What
You
about
know?
You know what they
defense.
say, man. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
Okay, you're right, but what about defense? You said you're
Yeah.
gonna bring defense to DME. So what about
Yeah,
defense?
LeBron has defense.
He's a better defensive player than Jordan.
LeBron could guard
1 through
1
5.
to 5.
Could.
Michael Jordan.
You just
cannot-
said no coulda, woulda,
LeBron-
shouldas. You
alright,
said could. You
LeBron
just said
No, but
can.
no. Yeah,
I'm
he
talking
can.
about what they do. I'm not talking about what they can do. I'm talking about what they do.
But if there's a switch 1, 2 through 5, 2 through 5, he's good. He's good to guard it.
Yeah.
Are you guys watching basketball? That doesn't happen.
Yes, it
It
does.
happens. You never know what happens.
How
on
come
the
he hasn't
court.
won Defensive Player of the Year?
It's a great because there's better defenders than
How
him.
come he Excuse me?
in today's basketball, there's better defenders than LeBron.
Yeah. Talking about Kawhi Leonard right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kawhi
So
Leonard.
how come the scoring is way up?
What do you mean?
Because
There's better scorers. Like
Guys, make it make
yo.
sense for me.
All right, in today's NBA, there's way more score. Like all they do
Yeah.
is score.
But you just said there's way more defenders.
There are, but good D, better offense.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly that.
You know what? I'll let you guys have this one.
Exactly that. Like,
Because this is gonna go on forever. Because I'm passionate about this. I'm about to crack open my notebook and start running off some stats at you guys. But it's all good. You guys are younger, and LeBron's your guy. Shout out to LeBron. He is one of the GOAT. Not one of the GOATs. I'm sorry. There's only one GOAT, but he's one of the greatest. He's definitely. I think he could possibly crack the Mount Rushmore. Possibly.
he already is on that.
Possibly. But I mean, you know what? All in all, it was great kicking it with you guys. it'll probably be one of my last times kicking it with you guys. Since you guys are going down south. Love you guys, and I wish you guys all the best. And yeah, I don't know, you guys have any shout outs?
Shout out Kavanti. Shout out Noah Law. Shout out Ifosa. He also is coming with us.
Shout out the guys. Shout out JSL Drive. It's hard to shout that out.
Shout out the coaches too. Coach Jordan, Mr. Jones.
Respect, love. Respect, love.
Shout out the goats.
Coach
The real
Pat.
goats. Yeah, Coach Pat.
Coach
Yeah.
Pat.
Coach
We gotta get
Pat.
Pat on the podcast.
Coach Pat,
Gotta
yeah.
get Coach
We gotta get
Pat.
Coach Pat on the
Yeah.
podcast, man. He'll run off some historical stats, man.
I don't think that podcast would ever end.
I read a funny podcast.
Yeah. For real. But yeah, I mean, I think we can wrap it up now. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Ill Minds Media crew / the YAAACE Media crew for the production of this podcast. And that's it for another segment of YAAACE Time Podcast.
Later,
We out.
guys.
Peace, bro.